So I'm getting ready to live stream, man, and I'm gonna be straight up with you. I don't have many viewers at all. What do I do, man?
Well, if you don't know what to do, then this video's for you. Stay tuned.
Hey, I'm Dale.
And I'm Walt.
This is Live Streaming Tech. If you want to learn more about live streaming online places like Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, DLive, and beyond,
click that subscribe button and turn that bell notification on so you don't miss a single important video.
Okay, so you're new to live streaming, and the fact of the matter is not everyone's going to know about you. So you're obviously going to start streaming to nobody whatsoever. What's the advice that you can kind of give to us here, man?
Well, that's the thing. Most of us, 99.9% of us, when we start out live streaming, we stream to what is called a goose egg, 0. You have 0 people on the channel. Well, there's some important tips that I'm going to share with you. Take it away. So when you first start streaming, whether it be on Facebook Live, YouTube, or Twitch, or even Mixer, you're most likely going to start out like 99.9% of us, and that is with a big goose egg, a 0.
Yeah, that's right. We all start out with a 0.
Well, that's the thing. You're probably wondering why this guy here has his input.
Hey.
Well, that's one of the first tricks that you got to learn when you first start streaming, because there's nothing worse than
somebody sitting there staring at the screen.
Exactly. No one wants to come into a stream and see somebody just staring at the camera, or worse yet, staring at the game so intensely that they're not paying attention to chat. And here's the thing, if somebody's actually sitting there, they're not usually going to say anything in chat right away because they're not following you. They have nothing to gain or nothing to be incentivized to say something to you, so they're just going to watch you at first.
Yeah, don't do what I'm doing, which is basically sitting on my phone.
Exactly. So the thing is you're gonna want to get this guy next to you, and what I mean that is basically what you think in your head, you should be saying out loud. Now, mind you, if you're one of those people that think those kind of thoughts,
yes, keep your head out of the dumpster.
You kind of want to keep those to yourself. So what I mean by talking to yourself, or talking to, say, your imaginary friend here, the idea is when somebody is lurking, somebody is actually in the channel and they have sat there for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, they're listening to what you're saying instead of focusing 100% on the game and not creating content. That's the thing. Just playing a game isn't just enough content to captivate, because we have to admit it. There's hundreds, if not thousands, of people on Facebook at one time streaming some sort of game.
Oh yeah, thousands.
Or on Twitch, we're talking in the hundreds of thousands.
Try more like
even
millions.
On Mixer, you're into the 100 in a couple thousand or whatever. So the thing is you're gonna want to bring this guy along with you.
Bring me.
And you're gonna want to have these discussions where you talk about things out loud, such as
what the weather's like.
So the weather, for instance, you could just be talking about how dreary and wet, whoever is watching you on the other side, it might be sunny, and that gives them an icebreaker. So that's the thing, you're looking for icebreakers to get them to engage you in that chat. So you could be like, oh my gosh, it is storming outside, and I was gonna fire up the grill, but it's, not gonna happen today. Where the person in chat could be like, hey, it's perfectly sunny, and guess what? I'm putting burgers on the grill.
Who's making burgers?
That's kind of a trolley slide,
I know, man. I'm
negative
hungry.
comment. But at the same time, you've broken that ice. You've got them talking. And now, since you're paying attention to chat, you can now engage that one viewer. And who knows, there might be 2, 3, 4 other viewers sitting there that hasn't said a word either. So all they're waiting for is somebody else to say something.
Yeah.
So now that you've broken the ice with that person, they see you're a sociable person, that you're not going to rip their heads off, and you're not solely focused on playing the games or slamming pizza back into your face. So keep this in mind. That's one of the tips as a new streamer when you're starting out, is to be constantly talking. Even if you run out of things to talk about the game.
Yeah.
What makes you mad, what you find great about the game, or
this game sucks. I should be playing something else.
should you be playing a different type of game? And the other thing too is some streamers don't like backseat drivers. Me, I love them. I will play dumb and stupid just to get people to tell me how to play a game. And that's the other thing too. Even if it's the 50th time I've played that game, I might learn something new about the game via a viewer in my stream. And then therefore, I get a bonus out of that experience.
Thanks for the tip, bro.
They get the experience engaging me as the streamer, but at the same time, I'm learning a new way to play a game. Now, as far as those who don't say are game streamers, say that you are an IRL streamer or a vlog style type streamer, once again, you're going to want to bring this guy along to give you input. You know, just be constant, listen to the inner voice in your head and be engaging with that inner voice and talk out loud. So basically say what you're thinking. But then again, like I said, be careful on
Stay out of the dumpster.
You do kind of want to censor yourself. And even though I'm slightly over the top when it comes to my live streams because I'm not streaming as myself, the thing is I gotta watch that line where to cross, because once again, you kind of want to pay attention to those terms of services. And once you start getting those viewers to engage you or whatever, it doesn't hurt to say, hey, if you enjoy this content, you know what? I go live Tuesdays and Thursdays at such and such time. So it doesn't come off campy. It's not a beg for follow. It's not a, hey, since you're here, why don't you go ahead and hit that follow button? No, it's this is the type of content I'm providing, and if you enjoy it, these are the days you can find me. And 9 times out of 10, they will give you that follow. So if you have any questions or you have tips for yourself as starting out as being a streamer, because there's plenty of tips out there, but this is one of the main ones that I found that was a little bit troubling for me, and it's troubling for other streamers when they're starting out, is to create more content other than just providing a game or doing some sort of IRL. It's a little bit easier when it comes to IRLs because you already kind of have that content planned in your head and you're not just standing there or sitting there staring at a game screen. So once again,
I'm supposed to say something?
bring him along for the ride or her for the ride.
Her?
You know, you could be a her. I don't know. Jerk. So if you have any suggestions or tips that you found that work for you as a beginner streamer,
leave them
in the
tips.
comments below. We like to share that information. No one's going to put you down. And if they put you down, I'll just block and ban them. You know, no need for negative comments. Just go ahead, put it down there. But as you're doing that, go ahead and click this video right over here. That one right there.
Right there?
You know why? Because that tells you how to set up for Facebook streaming. Yeah, that's right. Have you tried to stream on Facebook yet? That's right. Twitch and Mixer aren't the only bad boys on the block. Go check on that. Right there.
Cool.
See you around.